Okay, this is the first part of a lot of work we are doing in my university. I'm from Portugal, and I'm in the middle of Portugal in the mountains. We are a little mountains, 1,000 meters. And these mountains, in the past, it was very good for the water and for the climate, for wool companies. Today, we have wool companies very good here. We have a good partnership in the past with England, and today also, but in another way. And my university is beginning in this way to make technical people for the industry. Now we have fashion designer in expect to create fashion designers for industry, more this way compared with the fashion designers to create stylists, more outdoor, not outdoor, but more industry. And today, we in the last year, we create a new course, and the name is Technology and Fashion Sustainable Product, because we have a lot of industry in Portugal. And this industry, textiles and clothing, is the most part is in the north, and now also in the center. But the most part, the cluster is in the north. And because we need to change the curriculums and to create this new course, I make a study about the program of curriculum for sustainable fashion designers and all the process of change. This is the beginning of a part of research. Okay, and of course, you know about what UNESCO say in quality education and the future about the global goals for United Nations and the Sustainable Development Agenda. Of course, we want to input that goals in our course in the global way, and this is very important to promoting the lifelong learning opportunities for all the students. And the goal of this all the goals of United Nations is the 4.7, and we say about what we need to learn knowledge and skills to promote sustainable development. And this is important: the sustainable lifestyles, the human rights, gender equality, promotion of the culture of peace and no violence, global citizenship, and appreciation of culture, diversity, and cultures. This is all these topics. It's very important for education. And it was the background for this investigation. What is the problem of today? What we have in our universities, in our courses, and I put here some affirmations. For example, Conti from Polytechnic of Milan in the last year speak about that concerns today. We need to change the paradigm because it was in center of product, and the future is a complex model of service economy. And with the physical products is one of the possible results of which business model. And this is the way also Bertolla Tombam he say about something what we can do for the future, the new ways to cooperate with companies and co-creating educational paths for the new training and new job experience. The circular economy requires professionals to engage with their work in the radical different way. About learning methodology, course and curriculum design, teaching formats, learning engagement, peer-to-peer learning, learning environments, teacher development, etc., to create the new generation of professionals. And what is these new generations, and what is the paradigm of education? This paradigm involved to change the focus and the phase and methodology in the last 5 dimensions. Development of capacities, active learning, life-centered chronology, knowledge, integration, and individuality. And the essential topics for IT education curricula such as integration problem solving, anticipating skills and system thinking, and interdisciplinary approach. All these points, we have some models of creating problem solving, the things model. We go to use that also in workshops in to use for make some resolve of real problems of society. And we mixed now. This is you have 3 phases in this research. And the second is to understand what is the industry, the textile industry in Portugal. And for that, we need to know where we are in the revolution, the industrial revolution. Some people or some researchers say, okay, we are in 4.5, and some another is say, okay, we are in 4.0, in 5.0. The question is how we can do today what it can do in the future. And to connect today for the future, we can do and to create the skills for the future. This is why I put this. Okay, these numbers, all know these numbers. I don't go to repeat. This is the numbers, what happened in textiles industry in Europe. And we need to, all these people who works in sustainable fashion or sustainable industry or circular economy knows we need to change the paradigm. And the numbers, all know the numbers, what we import, what we consumations, what we have from waste, and so on. We need to change in that. In Portugal, I think it's very important to know what is the waste in important. Sorry, the name is in Portuguese, but the textiles, it's very low. Compare with another countries. I don't compare in this research, but in the future I go to compare, because the industry now in Portugal he have one evolution very, very interesting in the last 6 years, and we less the waste. The only problem in Portugal is the end of life of the clothing of the consumers. You need to resolve this problem, and also the bio waste. It's also a problem, but I think with the bio economy and a lot of projects now in Portugal, I think we can do something for that. Okay, the methodology of that research is, let us say, you have three parts, and it was in the beginning some parts. We study the state of the art, the strategy of Europe. We make interviews for the companies, also for departments of sustainability that industry have, or brands, or so on. Interviews with academic staff. We see also the job offer in sustainable fashion functions, and we are also to see what is the projects ongoing in Portugal and in other countries, and of course students to understand with application the problem solving process, to know about what it can do the future for create the skills for the new professional in sustainable and circular area. The topics we can use some group of topics to make the interviews and to know if the people knows these topics. So, of course, topics, it's some topics is in general and another more specific. Of course, for the companies, the topics more important is the political agreements and what we can do in regulation and so on. The digital and sustainable circular economy for industry is also very important. And more topics, these for the students. We use these topics for the students about sustainable fashion design concept, rethinking fashion, design and sustainability, the market, the life cycle of products, the circular economy, and the application of textile and clothing industry, and design, product design process. With workshops we create now and go to application and some 3 or 4 group of students. Also, we use for the industry and professionals about what we're doing in social responsibility, and we study, we make case studies with these companies, the legislation, okay, the certification. We ask about new business models and also communication and conscience and sustainability. We also see the strategy of this year for textiles industry to connect to this new program, new curriculum for these new courses. And we understand we need to applicate the active learning and problem solving. With some topics, we are here some topics to put in this curriculum. We need to put the practice, and the most important, what we say, the companies is the students need to do and resolve the problems of real life of the companies. This is the most important conclusion of the interviews of the companies. And also the students for the job in the industry, is say about the students need to know what is the feedback in the market about what you create and what you produce for the lifestyle. I take in all this process to interviews of the company, I meet a man in the group. He want to make a project with us, and this is a problem in the real life and our area in the middle of Portugal. And he say, okay, if you want to work in sustainable and in social sustainable and also environment sustainable, I have a project to make with you. And we need to resolve a problem. in this problem is because is have a small community in my region. You need to sell the wool with a good price, because the price it's very, very small and is not enough to leave these people. He works in Bordaleira, Serra da Estrela. This is the sheep of these mountains. Why? Because the wool, it's not so good. It's not merino wool, and it's not used for clothing. And what is asked for us is, okay, we need to resolve the problem of these people, not the problem of the products. We don't want the focus. It's not the problem. The focus is the people, and is because we visit the place and we try to understand with some students, and we see what's happened and what we need to do to create and to grow 1,000 the value of the wool Bordaleira sheep, promoting the local economy and the sheepers. Okay, we understand we can use the sustainable of product life cycle, economic, cultural, social, environment also, and we understand this project, it can focus more in social dimension. Of course, we have environment also, because wool is a natural fiber. We don't go to use colors, it's natural colors, and we go to produce all the product in the region. And but we need partners, and these partners, we need to partners to produce the new products, or to see solutions for integrate another communities. And we speak about partnerships all the time for sustainability projects. And we go to take two partnerships with artisans of this area, and the association of people who produce and this community of wool. Okay, and the project is that we need to create something. We don't know why, we don't know what we go to create, but the problem is to create value for this community. We ask about this community what you think about this project, and we understand this very important to make this community inside of the project. Okay, and with some students, we beginning to, and myself, we beginning to develop some solutions in project development. We research, we search technologies, we make experimentations, and when we design, we research images of the area, everything, and develop the concept. This is the product, the final product, because I don't have time to explain all here. We select the process and the product, and finally we decide to create accessory with the participation of artisans and association from Serra da Estrela, and also a participation of association of shipwrecks and sustainable, and with application of sustainable circular economy. We make a pop-up store in the mountains because we want to create this product with 100% natural fiber, a unique product, and we can only buy in this place. We create a concept because a concept is a certification for the people visit this place. And also the place is a tribute for these people with the names inscribed in the walls to hand painting, and all the names of this small community is there. And final, this is I think this is a small project, but very interesting. We are private investment with the group, and after I show in the hand, I show the small video.
That is so beautiful. So
I
beautiful.
think, yes, it was interesting to work with this group and to make some different because he believes he can help this community. Of course, he don't have only this product because the community is sell the milk for the cheese, but this is not a problem. But he don't sell the wool, and he wants to sell the wool with a good price to have good conditions of life.